Another exclusive chaplain is here.
Spiky Bits.
Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. I'm Rob Bear from SpikyBits.com, and we are taking a look at the Terminator Chaplain Tarentus. I don't know how to say it. Just the new Terminator Chaplain exclusive from Games Workshop. Now, this is the second one they've done in recent years. They did one back in 2016. Actually, twice. They put it out twice. They did one as a exclusive that you could get at their stores through their little stamp program, and then one as you could get if you just bought it. And that led to a lot of feel badsies because that one actually ended up going for a lot of money, and we'll talk about that here in a second. But this one was available from retailers for $35, limit 5 from the local game stores. You could also pre-order it from Games Workshop. Now, as we know, right now in November of 2020, Games Workshop is experiencing some sort of issue. We don't know if it's supply chain. We don't know if it's COVID. We don't know if it's supply chain because of COVID, or they're just trying to squeeze out local game stores in favor of their online store or their own GW Warhammer stores. But either way, it's getting really hard to find just about anything you want, including new releases when they're allocated down to such drastic levels as we've seen. So, long story short, still might be available. $35 right now. Currently on eBay, they're going for $50, with one individual trying to get a cool Hondo for his. Whew. But what will this thing end up being? Well, let's take a look at the last release. That was a very similar model. Oof, I really need to get some new clothes. I'm wearing exactly what I'm wearing in that picture. It's almost 100%. Well, at least I'm consistent, right? So way back in 2016, you'll see here we ran this article because basically the chaplain was going for quite a bit of money, $500 as we saw it on eBay. Spike at $500. Currently, I don't know what they're going for. I haven't looked in years. It's got a little bit of a different pose, right? It's not the exact same model. It's got that Stormbolter and really cool kind of fire from the hip, True Grit kind of look. But it was kind of the pinnacle of exclusivity for a time now. I couldn't tell you if this one's going to be like that, but as you see here, this one was definitely going for a lot of money, with some sold at the $500 level, the $300 level. We saw a Catachan Chrono going for $300. You know, what makes something collectible? Well, there's a lot of different factors, but long story short, if more people want it than there is a supply, the price is just going to go up. And 2020, the 11th year, it seems like, in 2020, well, that might be the case for this miniature. But before you go paying some crazy exorbitant price on the secondary market, let's take a look at this one and see if it's worth your hard-earned hobby dollars. Now, I imagine this is going to be push fit, and we'll find out here in a second, but you can definitely tell this is definitely a very different pose, more of a kind of like a striding gotcha kind of pose right there. So what do we get in here? So no separate base. So the base is on the sprue instruction manual. And yep, boom goes the dynamite. It is push fit. So that should go together pretty quick. Let's take a look at the instructions here, see if there's any perceived gotchas. So front and left half of the torso onto the top with, the Crozius arm is not separate. Okay, that's interesting. Front torso, bottom legs, it looks like it's going to slot into, his feet are part of one of his feet is part of the base right there. Cape's going to go on the back. Left arm is separate. Combi weapon bit is separate. Shoulder pad separate. That's cool. You can change that out if you want to make them like Death Watch or something. Pretty neat. I like that. Good thinking. And is that head separate? I can't tell. Trying to backtrack the parts. Yes, the head is separate. Okay, cool. That's neat to see. And then it just slots in. Okay, so he's got 1 foot attached, 1 foot on the base. All right, this looks pretty simple. Might even be able to just kind of clip it off and push fit it all together. So we'll take a look at that and compare it to some other models out there. Okay, so he went together pretty quick. It probably took longer to clip him out than actually push fit him together, and he's pretty snug and very highly detailed. Like it's a well done miniature as far as like the depth and the composition. I mean, I kind of like the other pose better for that other chaplain. Like this one's kind of, I guess I should put that on a little better there. This one's down to the side. I guess it's like one pose. Okay, boom. So I guess that's his pose. Yep. All right. Well, either way, kind of cool. Like I like it. It's got lots of areas for trim and different. You know, it's just going to take a lot to paint because there's a lot of areas of detail here. But you can get a nice base coat on him, and he's got some depth to it, like some three-dimensionalness that I definitely kind of like. Now, that being said, he is push fit. He goes together pretty quick. So you know, I don't know if that'll take away or bring anything to your potential decision. Here's how he compares to somebody like Mephiston. So, you know, Primary's character is going to be about the same size, a little taller-ish, you know, once you take the base into factor right there. And then on older, more buster... Oh, no, I lost a Sun Cannon. More buster-ass Terminator here from the 2005 release is slightly smaller than him. So... but very similar color to what you could paint them up, you know, because Chaplains are black and have a bunch of silver and gold trim and stuff like that. So overall, I think it's a neat little miniature for sure. You know, at the end of the day, it's $35 if you can find them on the shelf, and definitely more and climbing in this day and age if you wanted him on the secondary market right there. But at least now you kind of have an idea how he goes together and if he's going to be worth your hobby dollars. So thank you very much for watching this unboxing build of the new exclusive, easy to build Chaplain from, I guess this was the Warhammer Day miniature from Halloween 2020 right there. So remember, generally you can get your hobbies for less from dicehead.com or Amazon, but right now we're in some weird, unprecedented times. So moral of the story is, if you see something and you want it and it's a good price, it's probably not a bad idea to buy it if you can afford it right now. So, but before you go on the prowl for this miniature, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you can be the very first to like and comment on all our videos.